Welcome to Ghana. Today we are actually driving through UPSA Junction. We are going to pass through UPSA, go to Adjiringanor. Yeah, and it's such a beautiful journey though. This is the University of Ghana Business School. For those of you who do not know this location, just know that as well. Now, for a lot of people who didn't know, Ghana is actually a fast developing country, you understand? And you can see this university right here that connects you from the junction to the University of Professional Studies, which is called UPSA. And you see this nice road that you are seeing a few years back, about 2018, 2019 there, but it used to be a very bad road, really dusty, and you wouldn't really want to be around this location. Yeah, but as you can see, things are changing, things are improving, and every single time there's a road that is being constructed and the roads are actually being improved as well. So it's actually a very big, beautiful thing that you actually have to stay tuned to see how the place looks like. And that is your guy right there. Now, a lot of people have been talking about University of Professional Studies. You don't know how the road looks like. This video gives you a little bit of it. Now, you can see on my right, that is the University of Professional Studies. That's your hostel. And also on my left is the PRESEC. That is the PRESEC, Presbyterian Senior High School. That's your land, and that is your school over there. You can see this is their hostel, and closer to it is, lecturers. I think that's the chancellors, vice chancellors, or whatever. That's one of their offices right there. So you can see over there as well. You can see this place is actually transforming, but Ghana, everything is slow. You understand? You can see there's a roundabout here now. There didn't used to be a roundabout here, but now there's a roundabout. For those of you who don't know, and you can see over there as well. You can see on my right. You can see they are selling fridges, and things didn't used to be like this, but the road is changing. You understand? They've cleared all the roadside sellers and these street hawkers and stuff. They've cleared them, and there used to be some containers around the city. They clear all of them. You can see the University of Professional Studies on my left. You understand? And over there, the university has even acquired a hostel. They've built a hostel also deep inside there. You can see this is famous locations if you are talking about University of Professional Studies. You can see this school actually is very fast developing. They are building a lot of skyscrapers on the campus to the extent that you don't even get enough space. There's no big land over there. You understand? There's no much land on the campus. Everywhere they have built lecture halls, offices, and stuff. You know why I keep talking about this? This used to be my school. I attended this school as my university. This is my tertiary. So you guys call it alma mater, right? And they are actually transforming the entrance. You can see that. Now opposite it, you have these buildings over there. They are office spaces and stuff. So some of them are hostels as well. So it's actually a great pleasure me passing here as well. You can see this is their administrative blog and things. Charlie, I've schooled here for 4 years. So I know this place like the back of my palm. You understand? So there's a bank here, and that is the Access Bank over there. And then there are a couple of, things that used to be here. There used to be some special beans around this location, but it's only for those who are old students. They are those who know. You understand? So this place is also transforming. You can see this building, they've actually improved them. You understand? They used not to be some buildings around here, but you can see there are new structures that are being constructed along the roadside, and that is how Ghana is. Things are transforming, but it's very slow stage. But those people who are quick in making investment are those who are able to reap good return on investment. And you can see all these places, you can't get land to buy. If you ever heard that someone is selling a land around this area, then you want to buy that piece of land, like one plot of land, you should be calculating somewhere around $150,000, $200,000 before you can buy a land here. There's no even land. You understand? I'm only telling you, if in case someone intends to sell a land, that's the price you be expected. So you can see right now we are very close to the Accra. This is the Accra College of Education. You can see that's your entrance. So here is where people, attend. I've been here. I've roamed around these areas. We used to walk around this area. For those of you who it's been a long time you came to this area, I want you to enjoy this video. I know a lot of people watching these videos are people who it's been a long time they came to Ghana. You understand? So I make videos like this and they go like, oh, is that how the place looks like now? Things have changed, you understand? So you can see when you pass here, it will take you to Medina Estate. Yeah, Medina Estate, you understand. And when you're going to the court, that's the place you pass. But you can see nice buildings along the roadside. And right now, you are still around the UPSA area. You are living and connecting yourself to Adjiringanor, right? So it's actually very refreshing to be around this location. You understand? You can see people's houses. I know that there are a lot of things that needs to be improved about Ghana, but Ghana is a funny place. You can see this is an estate location, residential homes. You understand? We have offices along the roadside as well. So it's very refreshing and really beautiful to be around this location. You understand? I really love being around this location. Everywhere they sell cars in Ghana, so you just need to watch. If you want to buy some, come and watch and get some. Yeah, so I love this location. I really love this location. You see, this place that we are driving, it's very close to the airport, to Kotoka International Airport. Driving from here to the Kotoka International Airport, it can take you about 15 minutes. You understand? 15 minutes or less to get to the airport. You understand? So all things being equal, all things being equal. Now, one beautiful thing about this location, I'm yet to come and actually walk and make video in the communities around this location. You know, this video is only on the roadside, but when I start to make video of the communities, that is when you begin to understand how this place actually looks like. So it's actually refreshing for you to actually stay tuned and understand what is going on around this location. So you can see where we are. We are actually going to connect ourselves to the main road from Medina, leading you to American House area. Then you have the on your left take you to Ashalbotre. Your right is American House, East Legon. Those are the places. You understand? So you can see this road is actually taking you to Ogbojo. All this place right from the roundabout is called Ogbojo. You understand? So for those of you who don't know, Ogbojo, you know, UPSA areas, the East Legon, the Adjiringanor, they are all interconnected, though they are not like one location though, but they are very locations that are very connected to each other. So all this is part of the Ogbojo area, and you can see the kind of buildings that are actually built around this location, how the road looks like, and it's so beautiful and refreshing. You understand? So basically that's how the community looks like, and a lot of people are actually do not know what we call Ogbojo, and when you call Ogbojo, people do not know the area. So it's not far from the airport. It's not far from the airport. Ogbojo like this, it depends on which part of Ogbojo. To the airport is about 15-minute, 20-minute drive, and you'll be at the airport. You understand? So we're actually driving, we get to the road, then we actually connect ourselves to Adjiringanor, and that is really quite inspiring. You can see this beautiful house on the roadside. Yes, that's what we're talking about. So as I keep telling you, when you buy a property, you don't actually slack. You have to take it serious. You have to look at the future. You don't say, oh, this place is bad road, who should come and do the road, who should stay there, so that when the place develop before you will come. Africa here, we develop locations before you get road is the last thing that will happen to every community. So you can see this is the beginning of the rough road. So after the third road, we got to this place, and this is actually the beginning of the rough road, and this is also part of the Ogbojo. So Ogbojo, you have the third road parts that you have good roads, you understand, and then the parts that you have rough road like this, you understand. So there's actually a lot that needs to be improved, but at the same time it is important you understand that when you are buying a property, you look at the future, you look at how the place is going to be like in the next 5-10 years. That's actually how you need to look at it. But if you can't wait, then that means that you have to have big purse, you have to have big bank accounts, so that you can actually invest in the place that you think befits you. You understand? So you can see people are building nice houses around the stretches, planting trees and stuff. So to me, this actually inspiring and really encouraging. You understand? So if you heard that someone owns a property around Ogbojo, they want to sell the property, you don't know, this is how Ogbojo looks like. But at the same time, I usually make, videos for people who want to buy properties. Let's say they want to buy a property somewhere, they don't know how the road look like. They just hire me. I'll go and make a video of the road, make a video of the property as well, and then I'll give it to you. You have a look at it. You understand? Make long videos so that you can actually, watch and also learn before you actually think of investing your money in. So anywhere you are in Ghana, if you want to buy a property anywhere in Ghana, you want to buy a land, you want to buy a house, you want to see how the road look like, we provide that service of, making videos for you, and then you pay us. You understand? It's not free. So the money comes, we go make the video for you. That is basically who we are, and that is how will help you in the diaspora to understand what is going on. People are actually investing. Some people have bought land, built houses. They don't know where their houses are. They don't even know where their lands are. Probably is their brother or their sister who knows the place. Tomorrow, if that brother dies, that's it. They have lost their property. They have lost their investment. Don't do that. Hire me to make a video from a specific landmark to your property, so that tomorrow when you come, if you have access to the video, you can actually drive alone without any help, and you take you to the property. Some part of Ghana, the Google map doesn't work. So if you have a video like that, it helps you. So we are still in the township of Ogbojo, and you can see, despite the bad route, you have really beautiful houses that are actually being raised around this location. People who own land around this location do not leave them bare. They actually built fences, they built walls and stuff. And that's, to me, you can see these beautiful houses around this location. Yes, Charlie. People are making investment. You can see this house, and then you ask how many houses, and you get to understand that this is not just a mere house. This is like an estate compound. Charlie, it's so refreshing. You understand? So indeed, you can get properties to buy around this location, but most of the properties that are for sale around this location are houses. People barely sell lands around this location. It's house. You understand? Recently, someone I advertised a piece of land at Adjiringanor. You understand? It's 1.5 plots of land. It sold out. How much was it sold? It was sold $140,000. Though I was not the one that sold it. That's what I heard. You understand? We were advertising for 160, and it was sold for 140. Cash. No any payment plan. No. And so now we are this roadside. I think this is the place that is taking you to the Adjiringanor. So you can see the community right behind the road is all Adjiringanor. You understand? And this is the place people know this place to be Ability Square. So that is the name people call this place. They call this place Ability Square. So you are taking our right, and we are driving through Adjiringanor. And that, to me, is something that you need to actually learn about Ghana. So you're welcome. This is the same place. From Adjiringanor, you go to East Legon, to the airport. From Adjiringanor, you have access to Trasacco Valley. Beautiful locations, you understand? You also have an Islamic university around this same location. And Charlie is very closer. Adjiringanor Ability Square. So these locations are part of the prime locations in the greater Accra region of Ghana. You might not expect everything to be like New York, to be like the streets of United States, to be like where the World Bank is, those places. Now, no matter how a prime location some places are in Ghana, they still have development phases they go through. You understand. And so you can see the properties at the roadside. These are all commercial properties at the roadside, and it's really inspiring that you get to understand what all this means. You understand? So when you branch your right, you are going to East Legon. You understand? And when you branch your left, you are going into Adjiringanor, where the beautiful houses are, the Trasacco Valley. If you are going to Trasacco Valley, that's the same road you'll be on. Central High Street. So you can see, even around this location, I have 4 plots of land that is actually going on for sale. It is 4 plots of land. You understand? And this is where the J.J. Rawlings former house, or his house, is. You understand? So for security reasons, I wouldn't point out the house. You understand? So yeah, you understand? We have 4 plots of land that is actually going on for sale, and the person is selling all at once. He's not selling 1 plot or 2 plots. How much is it going for? Reach me. You understand? This place, it's a VIP location. You understand? So if you hear I tell you that we are selling a land around this location, you need to take note that it's a VIP location. We don't put the price online. You can see the beautiful houses, really beautiful houses around this location. You can see this is so inspiring, and this is the road that is taking you to the university, right? So you can see the beautiful houses around this location as well. Yeah, so basically you get to understand that when you're making investment around this location, it's something that is quite worth talking about. You can see beautiful houses built around this location. All that is inspiring. And my name is Imoru Sadat. If you want to buy a land in Ghana, you want to buy a house in Ghana, just check in the description of the video. Get my number there, reach me. If you want me to make a video like this before you buy any land or house in Ghana, reach me. If you want me to help you with due diligence, I'm available. To help you register your land, I'm available.
Subscribe to BTG Talking Business.